I ask you the same question? You're a dad. Happy with your kids? Is it 1 or 2 you got?
2 now.
Yeah,
No, very comfortable with my kids to come to the footy. Yeah, more than happy. Obviously, as Andrew said, night game's not ideal, but my little ones come along whenever they can.
And your wife has no issues with
No, not at all. Never had a drama. No.
Is it louder than normal, Lynchy?
It was a good crowd on the weekend. Yeah, as Andrew said, I really like to see when the crowd's passionate and getting behind us. That's what a home crowd advantage is all about. And I think on the weekend, they were good, and I really enjoy it.
You're obviously in a position where you're often close to the fence, being a key deep forward. Do you hear a lot away venues that disturbs you, or at home that worries you at any point?
My opinion on it is if you listen to what's said in the crowd, you probably shouldn't be running around on the field. You're probably a bit preoccupied. So I really don't ever notice what's coming over the fence. There's a lot bigger issues to deal with in a game of footy than what's getting said over the fence.
So do you reckon there's been an overreaction to it all, Lynchy?
It's Friday night was a long time ago for me. It's Monday today, so I haven't really followed it much over the weekend. Having a couple of days off, I've got away. So I don't know if it's an overreaction, but from my point of view, I don't think there was an issue personally. I think they were saying that they were booing Tom Hawkins when he got carried off. From the little bit of footage I have seen, I could only see supporters standing up and clapping. So I don't know where everything else came from. I'm not sure.
Your game in particular, that quiet first half, but you seemed to turn it around. What was the reasons for that?
I don't know why. I think our whole forward line was pretty quiet in the first half. All the boys were, didn't see much of the footy. It was a pretty tight tussle up into half time, and then I suppose we started getting a little bit more free flowing footy in the second half, and myself and Jack and Hilly started to get our hands on it a bit. So yeah, that's just the way footy gets played sometimes too. It can be a game of two halves. It's an old cliche, but it was nice to get a little bit of reward for effort after half time.
You and Jack seem to have carried that forward line most of the season. Would you be rapt to see Josh Kennedy coming back to help out?
Yeah, Big Josh is a very integral part of the team and key up there. So sounds like he's going to have a run around this weekend. So that's really exciting. And I saw him just before actually, and he's bouncing off the wall. So that's a great time for us. He'll get a bit of footy under his belt coming into finals, and that can only be add to our side, I dare say. And looking forward to him getting back to his best.
He played predominantly deep. Would you imagine with the lack of team?
I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Wish will decide that, I reckon. So we'll see. Not sure.
You can all play together, do you believe? Jack, yourself, and even Coxie and that, dropping forward, plus Kennedy.
Well, we did it all last year, so I strongly believe we can. So that's another match committee decision to make. But I reckon it showed last year that it was very capable of happening, and so hopefully we can do it again this year. It makes us better.
It's obviously pretty hard to match up on when you've got the height that you guys have. You must feel an advantage when you look around and see that everyone else is shorter than you all. Yeah,
it is. They do struggle to cover the height, and also with Jack and Nick especially, they're so nimble on the ground too. Nick's like a cat, even though he's 6'8" tall, and Jack's fast and young, so they can still put the forward pressure on. So it's a good blend up there, I reckon, and hopefully that becomes a real key to our team, in the future.
What does it mean to play the final quarter the way you did, going ahead now to Port Adelaide this week in the final 2 games? Is it almost like a kickstart again?
For the team?
Yeah.
I think that win on Friday night was just a real good morale booster for our, for the team. Those real tight, tough tussles are the ones you want to come out on top of. So I think the team will take a lot from that win, and we still a lot of areas in the game we need to work on. But to get the 4 points in a tight, close game is very rewarding, and we'll be really looking to build on that going into this week and then going into the finals.
Is there a feeling we're back? Is that the mood in the rooms?
The boys, very happy with the win. I wouldn't say we're back yet, but we're definitely building towards getting back to our best form, no doubt.
Can you win the flag or be competitive in the final series from whatever position, whether you make top 4 or you finish 5th or 6th or however it pans out?
I definitely believe we can, 100%. I reckon our best footy, and we've shown it this year, and everyone will bring up, got a lot of injuries and stuff, but that's, a lot of those injuries have been all year. Blokes been out for a large majority of the season, but we've shown our best footy when we play our best footy, we're very hard to beat. So I believe if we get back to playing our best footy, and the whole team on the one page, that we can give the finals a real shake.
That's ask you about delivery out of bounds rules. Well, everyone says a defender loves the boundary line, which means the ball out of bounds. What do you think about the way it's interpreted? Do you think that over the years, the ability for defenders to look for the line to be fair?
It's just one of those rules, you know. It's changed a bit over the last few years, and as players, you just got to adapt to the rule changes, you know. The rules are there. We've got to abide by them. So if you don't try and adapt to them, you're going to get found out. So it's one of those things. You know, some days they go harder, head highs, and other days they don't. And as I said before, it's one of those uncontrollables. So it's something we can't really control, and you're best just worried about what you can control. And if the umpires are going to pay it, they're going to pay it, and if they're not, they're not. So I don't really waste too much sleep over it.